It's Marta
Mondays. Flex cam. Oh my god, he's getting. I'm on my break. Hey cool Marta subbies! Welcome back to my channel, but also welcome to Poland. Although I suppose you wouldn't know that I'm in Poland until I told you so, because all you see is some sort of living room background. And yes, this is the salon, which we call the main living room entertaining area in Polish. So your girl, Koala Marta, right now is in her homeland in Poland, Szczecin, Poland. I am here for a week visiting my sweet, sweet grandparents, and it is such a blessing to be here, and I'm so very grateful. I think family is the most important thing, so I am super duper glad to be here. Koala subbies, even though I am definitely less and less awkward as I talk to you on the camera, maybe you've noticed I am not touching my hair as much or playing with my clothes. I definitely feel much more comfortable. What's that word? I definitely feel much more comfortable in front of the camera, but that doesn't take away the fact that I still get a little bit nervous, and I think that accounts for me speaking fast or breathing a bit much. So again, bear with the noob, but I guess I can't really call myself a noob so much anymore since I've been on this platform actively producing for over a year now. So hey, let's get it together. I wanted to take the time to make today's video on the subject of authenticity. My idea with Marta Mondays is to create a space where I talk about best self, higher self, psychology topics, and things of that nature. Today's Marta Mondays is going to be more along the lines of me sitting back, although I like to sit upright because posture. Today's Marta Monday subject, steering into today's subject, just to talk about the subject of authenticity, being authentic, and living an authentic life. And before I say authentic, once again, I could use some other words. Hello, thesaurus. Living a genuine life, a real life, being true to who you are. So what prompted this for me, this Marta Mondays, this topic of being authentic, is that recently it was my birthday and I turned 36, and it made me think back on different times in my life, and especially my 20s. I feel that in our 20s, most of us, we are still figuring out who we are. We are much more insecure, and I think with that comes also a way of being a little bit inauthentic, because we try so hard to fit in. We don't really have a sense of ourselves yet. I mean, there's definitely quite a lot of people in their 20s that do, so props to you. But it just made me think about authenticity and how I wasted so much time in my 20s not being authentic, and even in my early 30s, I feel. And it's only, and again, this is my own life story, right? And I think that's the passage of life, in the sense of it's a rite of passage is what I'm trying to say, is that we all have our seasons of our life to learn certain things. If we were born already having all these lessons and all this knowledge of life, what would be the point of life, right? We all have to go through things in order to experience them, to feel that way. But what brings me back to the subject of authenticity is that I remember in my 20s and for so long just not feeling truly confident or secure in who I am as a person. And it was really, I think my ayahuasca trip, which I took in April, that I feel that I really got to the core of embracing completely, fully who I am, and not changing myself for anyone else, no matter the environment. I think because of mirror neurons and the way that adapting to situations, whether it's different types of people or different kinds of cultures, when we expose ourselves to that, of course, being able to adapt and fit in is important, and there are certain things that help us to create those social bonds. But I think that in all aspects, you are able to do so while still being your authentic self. And so I wanted to make this video to really promote and encourage you to be your authentic self. This life is so very short, and none of us are promised tomorrow. And when you are not authentic to who you are, when you are not genuine, when you are not a real person, when the words that come out of your mouth or your actions contradict with the values that you hold as a human being, that the thoughts in your mind, you are not being true to your own self. And this is your life. This is your experience. So why would you not want to be authentic? Think about any times that you aren't fully yourself. You don't feel as happy with yourself, right? You're not being genuine. And the thing is, being genuine will always be a win, because even if someone doesn't like you, then you know that they don't like you for who you really are. And really, is that really a problem? It's not. You probably don't want people like that in your life. Everyone in your life should accept you for your authentic self, and hopefully you're an awesome human being. And of course, we're all working on it, and that is part of life. But I just wanted to encourage you to be your authentic self. People gravitate towards authentic, genuine, real people. When you are truly authentic to your values, when you have no difference between how you put yourself out there into the world and how you operate mentally, you also feel much better because you're just being so real. You are being authentic. Whenever I meet people and I can just tell that they're just purely being themselves, all of us, we can sense it. All of us have a BS detector. I think especially women, we have more of an intuition, but all of us can tell when someone's being fake, when the vibes are off, and there's just such a refreshing, beautiful energy of someone that's truly being their authentic selves. And even if they hold some opinion that you may not agree with, but how beautiful that these people are authentic to their own beliefs. And that's the kind of person that I respect the most, is that even if I disagree with, say, some sort of ideology or idea that they hold, but seeing them, this person, being so truthful to their own selves, like the saying, above all, to thine own self be true, it is so beautiful and so inspiring, because it creates such a respect from me too, is that even if I don't agree, wow, this person is being true, this person's being authentic to their own values. That in itself, I do respect, and I have to respect. So I just wanted to make this quick little chit chat video, because the older I get, the more I think about sometimes those days where, especially in my 20s, and of course I can't get those days back. I don't want to get those days back. I love being where I'm at, but it makes me think in retrograde about all the things and all the times where I was not authentic. And it's important to be your authentic self for others, for truth, but above all to your own self. You are doing yourself such a disservice if you are not living authentically. And I personally also have a big story of my life when I was in medical school, and I was lying about passing to my family and my friends. And this was the worst mistake of my life. And even when I made that choice, I knew that it was wrong. I absolutely knew. And these few years that I lived the life of a liar, that's who I was. I will not sugarcoat it. I was a disgusting liar, and I was not being authentic to my own self, and it was wreaking havoc on my relationships, on the relationship with my own self. I felt so yucky with myself all the time, and it is such a beautiful thing now to just truly, oh wait, I think, should I get in the zebra zone? Okay, well, take the zebra zone. The sun. Okay, we'll lean with it, rock with it. And so being my true authentic self, it feels so beautiful, and I'm so happy. And even though I'm still on my way as far as where I want to be in life with career and things, I don't feel so ugly with myself, I guess I would say, is because during that time I was being inauthentic, not only to others, but also, let me be half, but also myself. And so really, in a way, was I really living authentically? No. Was I even really living? In a way, I was just really surviving, and that is no way to live, because I do think some people, unfortunately, they just live to exist rather than truly living. And this life is a beautiful gift. If you've seen my video of the stats of the miracle that we are even here and we are even alive, I think the stats of us existing, again, I'll put here, but it's some sort of miracle. And so our existence is a miracle. This life is a miracle. Why would you want to take away from the beauty of this life by not being your true authentic self? The world needs your authenticity. You need your own authenticity. Your friends and family want you to be your real self. And I just wanted to make this message to encourage that for all of us to truly just be ourselves, because there's nothing else more beautiful. And nothing is perfect, and all of us are flawed. But if we are real and we are authentic and we live in truth, that in itself is beauty. Because beauty is truth, and truth is beauty. So thanks for being here. Thanks for this quick little Marta Mondays. More of a flow of the mind, little sit down, free flow. Thank you so much. This is my grandparents' salon. They are coming back from their medical appointments. Thank you for being here. I love you so much, koala subbies. You mean the world to me. I have my Poland vlog coming soon. Soon being whenever I leave Poland. I'm still here. It's only day 2. Is it day 2? It's Monday. I got here. Yeah, it's day 2, because yesterday was only my full day 1, and it's day 2. So Poland vlog coming soon. My week in my hometown of Szczecin, Poland. So I'm really excited for that. I really feel like I have to have more vlogs. I still have all the footage from Peru that I'm gonna put out there. Don't worry, my ayahuasca video will come. Thanks for rolling and riding with the zebra look. Love you. Mwah. Please subscribe and hit that like button, and I'll see you on the next Marta Mondays. Mwah. Oh my god, just fucking get it done. Not on it. Bye guys.